Hello, fellow classmates and Miss Professor Clark. Um, After reading the article, Professional Dispositions of Learning from the College of Education, I was able to reflect on the various dispositions and how they connect to my own teaching journey. The disposition I believe I embody most strongly are dedication, compassion, and advocacy. Dedication has always been one of my defining qualities. Even as a child in elementary school, I was recognized with a personal success award for my strong work ethic. I may not always be the smartest person in the room, but I am one of the most hardworking. I give my 100% effort in everything I do, striving to reach my goals through persistence and determination. According to Professional Dispositions of Learning, dedication means being committed to that profession, embracing lifelong learning, modeling a positive attitude, persevering through challenges, and adapting to change. As a substitute teacher, I demonstrate dedication by consistently working across multiple districts to gain valuable experience and work toward becoming a tenured teacher. I believe dedication is essential to being a successful educator because it provides the foundation to grow, adapt, and support students in their learning. Compassion is another quality that I strongly possess. I am a very empathetic individual, and I believe compassion is essential to being a successful teacher. According to Professional Dispositions of Learning, effective educators demonstrate professional friendliness and foster genuine relationship with students, parents, teachers, and staff. Compassion allows us to better understand one another and make accommodations that support students' academic and personal growth. For example, I once worked with a student who had an IEP and experienced speech difficulties due to a stutter. Through compassion and communication, I collaborated with his speech teacher and RSP to identify strategies that would best support him in the classroom. One strategy recommended by the speech teacher was to give the student time to take deep breaths whenever I noticed he was struggling with his words. By applying this approach, I was able to help him feel more comfortable while building his confidence in learning. Advocacy is another important disposition that I embody, and I believe it plays a vital role in making me a successful teacher. Since my time teaching third grade and fourth grade, I have recognized the value of advocating for my students' academic, social, and emotional well being. During my three years of teaching in a private school, I had the opportunity to teach weekly social emotional learning SEL lessons, which provided students with strategies to cope with stress and manage their emotions. This experience reinforced my belief in the importance of integrating SEL into the classroom environment. According to Professional Dispositions of Learning, advocacy involves building positive relationships with students and families, learning about students' interests and needs, and taking time to understand and support students with family concerns and challenges. As a future classroom teacher, I want to continue promoting SEL and advocating for my students so they feel supported not only academically but also socially and emotionally. As an educator, I rec that I as an educator, I recognize that I need to continue growing in the disposition of high expectations, curiosity, and fairness. High expectations are an area I want to strengthen because I know I need to improve in monitoring and assessing students' academic growth while also developing a wider range of teaching strategies to meet their individual needs. By setting clear expectations and providing consistent support, I can better challenge students to reach their full potential. Curiosity is another disposition I want to cultivate more deeply. At times, I find it challenging to encourage students to stay engaged in exploring new ideas and asking questions. I want to develop strategies that motivate students to think critically and innovatively, creating a classroom environment where curiosity is valued and celebrated. Lastly, fairness is an important area for me to grow. I want all my students to succeed. I sometimes struggle when students fail short on assessments or grades. While my desire to support them comes from a good place, I also recognize the importance of maintaining fairness and consistency. By finding the right balance between compassion and accountability, I can create an environment that is both supportive and equitable. According to professional dispositions of learning, a professional educator is described as someone who consistently demonstrates professionalism in the workplace. This includes following school district local, state, and national policies and laws, maintaining confidentiality and protecting student privacy, committing to teach all students without discrimination, and showing respect toward parents, students, and colleagues. These policies and laws serve as standards that guide educators' thinking, decision making, and professional actions. Thank you.